These girls have broken the cultural odds to be in the classroom, but have become easy prey for some teachers who want to satisfy their sexual desires.
They call it bush allowance. The teachers who are sent to rural communities, they target bush allowance and they pride on the young girls in their school or in their class.
Bana, a Form 3 pupil, is a victim of the bush allowance. On 3 Saturday nights, Bana said the teacher had sexual encounters with her.
He's teaching Form 1, Form 2 and Form 3. She sent some boy to come and call me, and I went. When he removed my dresses and licked top of me, it's this man that I did not get my message.
That confirms her suspicion, but cannot tell how old the pregnancy is. She fears going to the hospital will expose her to public ridicule. She alleged that her social studies teacher by name Bukari Sabit slept with her. He's quite popular in the town with the name Mr. Bukash.
She was my student.
You've never slept with her?
Hey, no.
No.
As a teacher, you need not to do that.
So what if she comes right now and she tells you she's pregnant for you? What will you do?
I will deny her.
In the midst of the interaction, the little girl came over. Her mother is a former pupil of Bukash and was a victim of bush allowance in 2009.
It was just a friendship.
And she got pregnant for you?
She got pregnancy for me. And she delivered, so I have to go and pay the price and everything from their parents. And she's now turned to be my wife.
Bukash is quite easy with the girls in the school. He has carefully selected some to be what he called his queens. He showed me several pictures of past and present queens, but denied having sex with them. Bana's case is not isolated. The practice is said to be widespread in rural areas in northern Ghana. Child rights activist Bright Appear's work in the region reveals staggering figures.
We interviewed 2,501 children to find out from them what is the situation like. And most of them, over 85% of the children that we interviewed, see teenage pregnancy as child abuse issues. And when we went further to also find out of those people who commit such offense, you realize that over 50% are teachers who do commit that offense.
Like Bana's case, only few of these abuses are reported at the domestic violence units in the northern regional capital, Tamale. Not less than 4 cases are reported monthly.
Right now, we have about 4 teachers who we have arrested for defilement. Some have been convicted, they are in the prisons. Some are still pending trial at the court. So it is real. It is not fluke.
The Ghana Education Service is accused of shielding the perpetrators by transferring them to other schools without taking legal action when such issues are brought to the attention. In the case of Bukash, he has been transferred to the primary section of the same school. He showed me a letter to that effect. Catherine Uchugami Kado is the new director at the Girls Education Unit at the Ghana Education Service headquarters.
Disciplinary issues in every district, it is the director who is in charge. We have disciplinary committee. So it depends on the decision of the disciplinary committee. That makes the teacher punishable, culpable or not.
Do you remember how many cases so far that have come to your unit and how you dealt with them?
Actually, since I came, it is not long, but when I was at the district level, I used to take it up, and I want to tell you that as at now, there are 2 men in jail in Ho for 16 years.
As we wrap up our interview with Bana, she was in a dilemma. Her parents are bound to find out she's pregnant, and that will come with its own consequence. She might also be expelled from school on the basis that she's a bad example to her colleagues. Girls in similar situations have been forced into early marriages when the man accepts the pregnancy, or driven out of the community when the man rejects the pregnancy.
If she consented to the sex, if it was not an act of rape, and if she is not below the age of 16 years, then the perpetrator, cannot be handled a criminal as a criminal. There is no law against impregnating people.
She's bound to join the dropouts in her village. She has one regret though, and that is trusting her teacher.